Okay. Hello, everyone. I want to welcome you all to Healthy Lifestyle Conference. I'm Caroline Barnett, and I have a big mission in this world, which is to free people from physical pain, struggle, and end the suffering of any type related health issues so you can achieve a healthy lifestyle. And I have a very special guest for today, and I want to welcome to you guys with Miss Maja Mojo.
Thank you.
Welcome, Maha, and thank you so much for your time today. And I'm so honored to have you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome. And then, Maha Moji is the founder of the Green Yoga Project, encouraging a sustainable, healthy life for the people and the planet, planting seeds for positive change. She is a 20-year veteran in the wellness industry, a massage therapist, yoga instructor, and health consultant. Maha is a permaculturalist, an artist, writer, a poet, and a mother of three. She is passionate and loving, helping you implement a sustainable system in your daily life for you to thrive. That's really cool, Maha. That's a
Yeah.
really powerful um, vocation you have, and I'm so aligned with your mission in the world, and just to preserve the planet, the earth, and then we gotta go to embrace the mother nature. So anyway, so my first question will be, this is like, about the expression that we are all heard about, right? Which is the but most people, they don't pay attention to this. So which I wanna ask you this, and so you can help them go, what do you call that, remember, it's you are what you eat. And that's true, right? That's very, like, a very simple question. And but yeah, people is still not getting it and not really follow it, means.
Right.
Can you tell us more about it?
Yes. So when you think of everything as energy, then it's a little bit easier to access that information about you are what you eat. So something that is more alive has a higher frequency, so it has cells that are going to be absorbed and engage in your own body system more than something that is overcooked or something that has been on a shelf for a long time. So just keeping it really simple
Yeah.
and thinking about, when you're eating something, that the energy, even, and when you look at something, even, gives you a certain feeling, so, and that's the feeling that is going to be absorbed, and also how it's going to affect you, so sometimes when you eat too much sugar, for instance, you start to feel like drained and tired, and not as inspired and motivated, so that's something to be thoughtful of, and just considering how you feel and reflecting on that, depending on what you eat. Or if you eat a salad, you feel lighter, and you feel, it's easier to digest, so it just reflects how you feel. So just being responsible for what you're eating, and being conscious of how that affects you. So
Yeah, that's right. Yes, that's a really clear explanation, because actually sometimes you be conscious, like you will feel right away, like there's some food that when you eat it, like you feel bloated right away, right? There's something
exactly.
like it's plain, and then you have something you eat that it's a lot of portion, but you didn't feel that fullness, that bloated. So it's just what you eat is like, are they nutrients, right? Nutrient dense food or just more calorie intake, right? So that's,
Exactly.
yeah, that's more people have to know. So my second question is, give us the 5 ways to cleanse and balance, because a lot of people, they say when they cleanse, it's like, oh, that just only for people that are losing weight, wanted to lose weight, or want to
Right.
do some like diet, but it's not, because it's just, for me, like I have a basic a common sense explanation for that, that I will say, think about it, if you don't clean your bathroom or your kitchen for a
Right.
month, what is look like, it will be this with our body, right? If we don't clean our internal organ, it's gonna have all the inflammation come from. So you know what I mean. So tell us more
Exactly.
about your ways how to cleanse and have a balance.
Exactly. So when you just even see in nature, it's just a natural thing. We go through cleansing periods, things flood and don't. And so we have to remember that we are not separate from the patterns around us. And so it's really important, just like you said, how we clean our external environment, that we pay attention and we clean our internal environment. So there's different ways to do that. First of all, thinking about water. Water is one of the most simple things that we
Yes.
just overlook often. So drinking plenty of water and drinking good water, pH balanced water that your body's going to naturally absorb, and then that's going to help every other function in your systems, in your bodily systems as well. So just making sure, even if you just did a cleanse where you just drink water for a whole day or half a day, just to start that.
Yes.
Also, just different foods have natural abilities to cleanse as well. So just in organizing your diet. So you're continually thinking about, adding those things to help a very gentle cleanse, like cabbage or the green, super green foods and seaweed, and just adding those to your food is going to also help that process naturally happen in your body. And taking breaks from different foods as well, like having a simple mono diet of like beans and rice, for instance. Or so it doesn't mean that you have to starve yourself. I think that is a misconception that a lot of people have. But
Yes.
just introducing those small things, also, and herbs, adding herbs to your food as well.
Mhm.
Parsley is a very good cleansing herb, or cilantro, and that's also going to introduce those just natural process of your body to cleanse.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
just use the natural um a mother aid product. So anyway, my third question is, can you tell us about the group and then how to create the best life you design? Because I know we have a unique bodies and we have individual preferences. So give us some option for all the viewers to, kind of know what's other option they can design for their life and their health.
Yeah, so just really even understanding what you like, like you said, everybody has different preferences, and start to think about how what is around you that affects the way you feel, and also what you're eating, which would affect the way you feel. So just creating simple steps throughout your day that are going to help you be more conscious of
Mhm.
um, being your best self, and feeling good, because sometimes we just are limited in, either how we feel, and then things start to go wrong. But then if we just organize our external environment, that will help organize our mind as well. So
It's-
there's not a separation. So really implementing small systems, just easy steps, um, you know simple habits,
Yeah,
and slowly implementing them, so you create the environment around you, in your house, in your work, and how you interact with your family, and then also what you're eating, and what you're putting in your body.
that's
And
right.
so and you can modify, depending on your environment and your preferences as well.
Yeah.
So taking those simple steps is going to make huge differences in the long run.
Yeah, and consistency of making that habit so you have a healthy lifestyle, right? and,
Exactly.
and then here's the thing, I know this is for women, and then that what I have is so perfect because of what I have now. And then because women have challenges for this, which is you have a 5 remedies for female flow challenges, you know what I mean? Can
Yes.
you,
Yeah.
share?
um yeah, so there's specific herbs that help balance female hormones. Raspberry leaf is very accessible. You could get it at most health food stores, and if you live in like Michigan, a lot of the states, you could actually get it pretty easily in like wild as well. But so raspberry leaf tea really helps.
Mhm.
um And also, black and blue cohosh are some herbs that also help. You can get them in tincture form, and anything in liquid. So drinking tea is easy to absorb it into your system. Also, tinctures are the liquid form of the herb that also is going to absorb quicker than taking a whole herb. So using that is going to help balance your hormones if you're having, a lot of people have cramps and things like that.
Yeah.
um, and then there's also topical things. If you don't want to ingest anything, there's topical salves, or just implementing heat as well will help. Um, and limiting sugar. Everybody wants to eat chocolate and
Yeah, I know.
um, eat sugar, but I it's really not helpful at that time, even though that's what we want to eat. So really minimizing the amount of sugar you're eating. So if you're going to have chocolate, try to have like minimal sugar, like dark chocolate or something like that. But sugar is going to also promote inflammation. So you want to limit that as well. And just honoring yourself, if you need to rest a little bit more during that time,
It's
you
true.
know allow yourself to do that. Often we feel like we create these rules for ourselves.
Yeah.
So just allowing yourself to be flexible and just honor how you feel.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, awesome. Thank you
yeah.
so much for that. Yeah, because that's
Yeah.
very helpful for women that like experiencing that cramps. Anyway, I want to ask you this because you are really into the whole planet for people in the planet. You're promoting that to same. But I want to ask you about the why go solar. I know I can see because the sun that's what give us energy because if they don't have
Mhm.
sun like if even just forecast people are like wanted to sleep, right? So which is that's why we bring energy, we get energy from the sun. And now with the solar, what is the overall health benefits if we go solar in our house or
Yeah.
yeah.
So just like us, I live in Michigan. So the sun often, we don't see it as often in these
Mm,
winter months. And you start to feel just disconnected. And when you feel disconnected, you start to feel depressed. So the sun, just in our own patterns, creates that huge effect. And we need the vitamin D from the sun.
mhm.
So thinking about how everything is connected both internally and externally, using sunlight and depending on sun instead of these big corporations that are failing in a lot of places, or the sun, using solar is going to help you power your house. Especially all of us are working a lot more, especially with this pandemic and stuff. So
Yes.
we're using a lot more energy from our house. So solar is more reliable. And technology has come so far as well. So we can actually use these very modern batteries and collect that solar energy. So at night, we could be drawing from the battery as well. And then that's also supporting the planet. So it's just reflecting those natural rhythms, and it helps you stay connected. So we also have the ability now to monitor
Yeah.
solar kilowatts or energy that we're receiving. And it's just like calories. When you're able to monitor something, then you can take more responsibility for it.
That's good.
So
Yes,
yeah.
that's true. That's the that's how do you call that, very important to know that really gives solar that's give us more energy and even inside the house because when it attached to your house, right? And
Yeah.
you feel like you're in outside even you're inside the house. So that's the benefit of solar that you have there's improvement for your all benefits overall. But
Yeah.
anyway, there's some more important that you can add that I didn't discuss or ask you. You want to share to the viewers?
Um, well, just being loving to yourself. So often, I think that we create these stories of how we were in the past,
Mhm.
or that we should be based on our environment or our family stories.
Yeah,
So really, just allowing yourself every day to be new and to try new things and to make good choices.
yeah,
So if there's anything I could help people with, it's just breaking out of those molds that hold us and confine us, and continue to just reinvent yourself and allow yourself to get healthier and to choose better every day, because every day we have the choice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and that we can help you with that to make a healthy change. And that's concluded with you with the gift that you want to give to the viewers, like, right, you want to tell more about that?
yes, so I'm offering 20-minute consultations.
Mhm.
And so I'll listen specifically to what you're experiencing in your environment, both internally and externally, and just help you start to implement a plan. So steps to start taking in order to create an ideal environment so you feel balanced and healthy.
All right, thank you so much, Miss Maha,
Yeah,
and for your time.
thank
It's
you.
an honor to have you. And you guys, there's I have more guest speaker coming up, for us doctor, nutritionist, dietitian, and it's all that's gonna help you to make a healthy change so you can have a healthy lifestyle. My
Thank you, Karen.